This is a VOA Special English Health Report. International Red Cross movement rules out the major battle in the unification of Italy. The Battle of Solferino took place 150 years ago in June of 1859. Volunteers from Red Cross and Red Crescent societies around the world gathered in the Solferino to mark the anniversary. About 8,000 people marched in the chocolate event called the Fiaccolata. They followed in the footsteps of those who took injured soldiers from Solferino to the nearest village, Castiglione. Henriton Serra-Grugnon, National Young President of Ugandan Red Cross Society, said the visit made him want to work harder to help people. He said he's going back to Uganda to work for humanity. He said when young people come together, they have the possibility of doing whatever it takes to make the world a better place. In the battle, Allied French and Saint-Brébeuf troops defeated the Austrian army. Around 6,000 men were killed and more than 30,000 were wounded. Yes, says Swiss historian Francois Bouillon, the battle lasted only 12 hours. He says a Swiss businessman named Henri Dunant was horrified by what he saw. Thousands of wounded were brought to the next town of Castiglione. There was almost no medical assistance. Mr. Dunant saw thousands of men suffering from very deep wounds and left to die without any real assistance. Mr. Bouillon says Henri Dunant quickly took action. The businessman got local women to provide food and water. He also got them to dress the wounds of soldiers without concern for their nationality. Mr. Dunant later wrote a book called A Memory of Solferino. In it, he lost two ideas. One was idea voluntary relief societies to provide assistance to the wounded or other people. This led to the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. The second idea was strictly protecting the wounded or medical personnel on the field of battle. This explains historian Francois Bouillon is origins of the Vienna Convention. Step France is communication of officers for young and volunteers at the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. He said it's important to get young people involved in the volunteer work at an early age. He said young people need to be given a chance to feel like they are making a difference in the world. And that's a VOA Special Elite Health Report.